baby. Go! Go!
Let's go! Let's go! Home run, let's get it.
Yes!
Get him up out
Yes!
Welcome home run in a 10th inning. Let's go, throw your hats up. Look what Pinky got it. They double teaming Trey. Give it to Trey. Give it to Jonte. Pass it over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Give it to Trey. Give it to Trey. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? It's your boy Larry, one half of the DIXON WAY. My beautiful wife Sean is the other half. And we provide you guys with live commentary, all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves and Hawks of Falcons, the Dream, the Bulldog team, my wife Gators. Appreciate you coming through. Hope you guys enjoy the commentary, the content. If you do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding ding, to get all our latest videos. All right, this is a rubber game right here. Braves versus Red Sox. Braves got whooped last night. Unfortunately, the Dream lost too, so it was double L's last night. But we're trying to get this dub today. Ronald Acuna Jr. up the bat right now. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch is a ball. 2-0 to count. Let's go. Paulie Rubin, how you doing? Well, welcome back to the stream. I see one swing at a miss at a side. Right over the top of that. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing at a miss at a 96 mile per hour at the top of the strike zone. Blew it right past Ronald. 2-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Ronald fouls that off. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a high fast ball. 97 mile per hour, a little bit too high. Ronald laid off that. Good eye. Waiting out to get antsy. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing at a miss. 96 mile per hour. Blew it right past Ronald. He's out. Strike 3. Dang it. Womp womp. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off by Dubon. Batting second right now. Average has gone down to 259, but still hit some clutch hits for us this season. Getting on base, moving guys over. Yeah, Dubon's been a great find. Here's one in the pitch. That ball popped up. Yeah, but that magical batting average is starting to come back down to earth. 0-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. And Dubon fouled that off. 98 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball straight down the center of the strike zone. 0-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball popped up. And infield pop up. Second baseman got it. It's out number 2. All right. So, what's that? Nick Sogard caught that. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss by Matty O. 97 mile per hour. 14 fastball straight down the middle. Blew it right past him. 0-1 is the count. Matty O average going down to 259 on the season. Still got 15 home runs, 44 RBIs with OPS at 888. Last night was a rough game for Bryce. And for the for our hitting also, since it was 7-0. Couldn't get a hit. And could get them out. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. 98 mile per hour. 14 fastball. Lower half of the strike zone. Strike. Swing. Too slow on it. What's up, Hulk? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. I got a hold of one, but it's a pop-up. Yay. All right. Go back there. All right. So that's the end. That's 1, 2, 3 in the first inning. The Red Sox coming up. Bottom half of the first inning. All righty then.
Hawk T2Y says, hello everyone.
What's up, Hawk? Welcome back to the stream. I see you, fam. 1-eye members. Thank you, thank you. Ended up being 8-0 last night. Yeah, when I was watching, it was 7-0. 7-zip. I'm like, yeah. Sheesh. Okay, Paulie. Yeah, my cousin's a Cubby fan. He just called me since they broke the losing streak. We're going to have a so-so death, Jermaine Dupri bobblehead. Let's go, Sasel back in Beantown. Let's go. Can I turn on my microphone? I think I got it up to the max. Hold on, let me check. Yep, that's max. All right, here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. 1-0 to count. Here's the one to pitch. Liam, how you doing on Twitch? Welcome to the stream this time. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is 3D StatCast. All right, 2-1 to count. During at the bat. Ronald Duffy, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. That ball tripled right there. Mateo playing, thank the Matrix. Stop running Kim out there, please. All right, that's out number 1. That's for the Braves, man. That's got the FSU music. That's for the Braves. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. All right, 0-1 to count. Here's one to pitch. That ball outside. Here's the one to pitch. That ball outside. 2-1 to count. Rafaela at the bat, having himself a series against the Braves. What's up, Jack? How you doing? Welcome to the stream on Twitch. Appreciate you coming through. That sounds good. Welcome to the stream. 3-1 account right now. Doing good. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 3-2 the count. Full count by Sisel. Jack with that follow. Appreciate that follow. Get on that train. Shot it all aboard. Here's one to pitch. That ball popped up. Ronald underneath it. And it's out. Minus 2 outs. What's up, BB? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream, fam. Appreciate you coming through. That sounds for you. You know how we do. Welcome back to the stream. All right. Here's the one to pitch. Strike. Oh, this umpire kind of casual with it. Abreu out the bat. 0-1 account. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too far inside. 94-mile-per-hour sinker. That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the one to pitch, and that ball hit the center field. Money Mike charging, missed it, and it's going bound. Money Mike, get back. Oh, my goodness. Money Mike with a costly error. Run on second base. Wow. Money Mike usually sure-handed. Ball dropped right in front of his glove. He didn't dive for it. He should have dove for it. Yeah, Money Mike should have dove for that. And hopefully this doesn't cost us. He's looking at his hand. Great backup by Dubon. Or he would have been a triple. All right, 2-out shenanigans. Let's stop this. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. Hopefully Chris Sale won't get bothered by that. All right, 2 balls, no strikes. Walt Whiteson took off the hat and rubbed his head already. Yes, please lock in, Braves. Please. Here's the one to pitch. Swing at a miss. Nasty slider. 81-mile-per-hour. Leon is the catcher. Wilson Contreras of the bat, having a great season. 283, 11 home runs, 33 RBIs with an OPS at 888. Very dangerous hitter. Here's one to pitch. Through that same slider, he didn't bite on it that time, just missed the strike zone. And he walked him. JP, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through on YouTube. I see you. Welcome back to the stream. All right, Andrew Monasterio is up the bat. He's batting .247 on the season, only 1 home run. Let's keep it like that. All we need is 1 out. 2-out shenanigans is trying to ensue. We're trying to stop it. Here's one to pitch, swing and a miss. 98 mile per hour. Chris Sale got it up there. Oh yeah, he brought the heat that time. Chris probably kind of a little perturbed that Mike didn't catch that. But he done saved so many. You got to look at the totality of things, to be honest. Here's the one to pitch. Another 98 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball is at the top of the strike zone, though. Chris trying to get up out of here. 101 is the count. Nice strike on the outside corner. I dare you to challenge it. Good pitch on that slider on the outside corner. Timeout. Here's the one to pitch. That ball outside. Slider miss. About 1.5 inches off the plate. 2-2 the count. The ball fouled off. Another slider. 2-2 the count. Man, Chris Sale up to 23 pitches in his first inning. That is no bueno. But if we get out of this with no runs, that'll be a salvageable point on it. Here's the one to pitch. Swing at a miss. 98 mile per hour. Cheese. Go sit down.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down.
One share in the chat for that strikeout, please. And guys, you're new to the channel. We don't mark our strikeouts with K's. We mark them with chair emojis. So one chair in the chat, please. Let's go. Yes, sir. Go sit down. All right, man. So we're going to a commercial break. 0-0. Avoid a little danger. What? Think about the rookies for Atlanta? Which ones, BB? Which ones? Come on, J.R. Ritchie, he went back down. He got sent back down. What other rookie? You talking about the Falcons? I ain't worried about the Falcons right now, but I was very happy that we got Zachariah Branch. Zachariah Branch. Yeah, I was very happy we drafted him. But I'm a Bulldog fan, so of course I would. What's up, Georgia Dog? How you doing, fam? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. All right, here's one.
Georgia Dog S6H says,
Ozzy Albies up
good
to that.
afternoon, Mr. Dixon.
What up, Southside? That sounded for you also. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. Swing and a miss. Ozzy Albies swinging at a ball up at his chest level, probably closer to his chin than the strike zone. I don't think anybody like that, but at least we didn't give up no runs. 0-2 the count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Hope we make it to the Super Bowl. Hopefully we can win the division. Let's do baby steps. I ain't worried about no Super Bowl. Let's do baby steps. Let's see if this team can be competitive and win the division. Here's one to pitch. Swing got a miss on 3 pitches. Ozzie Albies goes down swinging. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Olson Riley at the bat. Swing and a miss. 97-mile-per-hour heater at the top outside corner of the strike zone. All right, that's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Stone Cold. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye. 97-mile-per-hour sinker. 2-2 to count. Swing and a miss. Olson Riley goes down, struck out also with Olson Riley. I mean, with Ozzie Albies. Dang, nabbit. Here's one to pitch, and Money Mike chops that in the ground. Pitcher got it, underhand throw, and got him out, and that's on the first pitch. And that's 1, 2, 3, very fast. Chris Sale didn't even have a chance to drink a cup of water. Levi one-eye members. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through.
Mother Creek Music 7058 says, I'm glad to see Kim on the bench today.
Yeah, it's horrible. Y'all just gonna have to eat that $20 million. He's horrible. Defense, offense, it don't matter. You can't justify playing them, to be honest. The only reason you play them is because you just paid them contract. That's it. That's the only reason you're playing them. And they're only making a 1-year deal, too. I don't know what happened to Kim, man. Maybe he's not recovered from his injury. Either way, he sucks now. It's not like he's a spring chicken. You know what I'm saying? He's been in the game for a while. So he might be hitting the other side of his career when he's just a utility guy that plays decent enough defense. I mean, he got a gold glove on his resume, so that'll always keep him employed just to be a utility guy. If you want to keep it a beam, but him trying to get another big contract, that is out. Yeah, I know Ozzie is scheduled to hit free agency. Yeah, he only got an 8-year deal. We had Ozzie Albies for 8 years. I guarantee you he ain't going to be playing for $7 million a year. What's up, Terry? Yeah, we can't touch a fastball right now. Welcome back to the stream, fam. Appreciate you coming through this time. Ronald ain't got no pop no more. Ronald ain't seeing the ball well. Ronald might need to get some glasses or something. You're not really seeing the ball well. He got pop, but it's popping right to people. All right, man. 1-2 is the count. Let's go. Yeah, that dude right there is throwing BBs. All right, that ball, got it. Olson Riley got it, throws across the diamond. Got him. Great defense by Olson Riley getting Sugard out. Yeah, but he's been hitting the ball hard though. It's just been at people. You know, he's been hitting it, 105, something like that. Off the bat. Whoa. Off the bat, he just hit it at people. He ain't hitting it where they ain't. Here's the wind the pitch. That's why I don't like the baseball world, the World Baseball Classic or whatever the crap is called. I don't need my players expending all their energy and hype and stuff like that for that. You play for the Braves. Hate to sound like an American, but yeah, I'm going there with that. Oh, of course I feel good about the team. But yeah, Ronald's hitting lights out in spring training. That carried over to the World Baseball Classic, and then he ain't been the same since that ended. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too high. 3 balls, 1 strike for Kenna Falefa. Oh yeah, this is definitely a pitching duel right here. We knew this was gonna be a pitching duel. You know what I'm saying, Georgia Dog? We knew this was gonna be a pitching duel.
Georgia Dog S6H says, Sale is pitching for us and Tall pitching for them.
We want to count. Here's the one in the pitch. That's strike. That's strike. Yeah, you can challenge it all you want with the boog up your nose or what is that? Strike. Oh, whoa, that is the closest. Okay, that's the closest walk I ever seen. Oh my goodness, 0.1. That's the closest walk I ever seen. Wow. Good call. Wow, that's the closest ball I ever seen. But he got a bloody nose. He got some cotton in his nose or something. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 97 mile per hour. Heater. All right, we need a double play right here. Let's go. Yeah, Marderosa played for the Braves. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Georgia Dog. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 0-2 to count. Quickly ahead. 98 mile per hour. Isaiah cranking up that volume. Let's go. Here's the wide of the pitch. That ball too low. Just missed it. 1-2 is the counts. Strike 3. Get him up out of there. Go sit down. Great pitch by Sauce. 81 mile per hour slider. Frozen. Great pitch. Great pitch by Sauce. All right, throw it over first base. Sale trying to pick up move again. All right. He done threw it over there twice now. Runner's free to go now. Here's one in the pitch. That ball way out there. 95 mile per hour, 14 fastball, miss. Durbin up the bat. He's batting 163. Got to get him out. Run on first base with 2 outs. We're in the bottom half of the second inning. 0-0, guys. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball hit right into center field. Runners going to be at the corners. Runners are going to be at the corners. All right. 2 outs. Andre P, my bad. I miss you, man. Welcome back to the stream. I appreciate you coming through. That's sounder for you. Welcome back to the stream. Please no 2-out shenanigans.
Georgia Dog S6H says. Number 2 out shenanigans, please.
Yeah. All right, that's a strike. 82 mile per hour slider during Duran up the bat. Runs on the corner, 2 outs, 0-1 to count. Bottom half of the second inning. Chris Hill up to 41 pitches. Here's one in the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not, I guess. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. What in the world? Wonder why we can regular. You meant can't, right? You meant can't. I don't know. I mean, lately our bats have been getting cold. Like incrementally, our bats are starting to get cold. It's starting to normalize. Here's the one in the pitch, swing and a miss. Got him. Go sit down. Strike 3. Great pitch by Sauce.
Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey.
Let's take that off. All right, man. So the Braves get out of sticky situation. Great pitching by Sisel. Now, Braves need to put some runs on the board. We're going to the top half of third inning. It's 0-0, guys. What's going on with this plug? All right. Oh, man. Hopefully, these Braves can lock the heck in. Let's take that off. So Mateo gonna be up first. All right. Say less. All right, here we go. Two young Braves fans. I see y'all. Here's a wild pitch. That ball way too high. 1-0's the count. That was not a strike. All right, whatever. Yeah, I saw that wrong. All right, Mateo batting .313. He ain't had that many at bats though. Here's the one in the pitch. Don't matter. At least he batting well over 100. You know. Here's one in the pitch. Mateo guarding the plate. 1-2 is still the count. That was the fourth pitch. Here comes the fifth pitch. Tolly only up to 30 pitches. Top half of the third inning. Seemed real comfortable. Uber efficient. Here's one in the pitch. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's going back to the wall. Let's go. Mateo gets the first hit for the Braves. Yes. Yes. Georgia Dog, that's apparent. We know, like, for all the talk, I think Matt Olson was the benefit of Rake being on base, Rake being in front of him so he can have more, you know. I don't know, man. I just feel like he's the engine of the offense, you know. And since he's been out, we kind of sputtered. It's more like last year without him. Now, the difference is Money Mike playing much better this season. We got Dominic Smith playing. And actually, he's playing better than Big Bear was last season. So, yeah. Here's one in the pitch. Another thing is we have to move around our lineup. And you know, Money Mike was batting seventh, eighth, or ninth. And the back end of our lineup was the key to our offense being great. Here's one in the pitch. Now we're getting automatic outs like Kim and you know what I'm saying? Like this. Yeah. When Kim, Sean Murphy, and Yaz play, that's 3 straight outs. That's 3 straight outs, 9 times out of 10. So, I mean, Sean Murphy got hurt, so he's probably out for majority of the season. Kim just sorry. And then Yaz is in a perpetual tailspin. Here's one in the pitch, that ball way outside. Eventually gonna get to the point that it's just like, I know we paid these guys, but they're not producing. Let's bring some of this young talent up from the minor leagues. Now, I know we don't want to ever rush them. 1-2 is the count right now for Dom. Check swing, still 1-2 is the count, but this is a good at bat right now. No, they want to bring in some young talent. Here's the one in the pitch. Dom hit that thing right up the middle. Advances the runner, though. Productive out by Dom. It's either a hit or productive out from Dom. So Dom's having a magnificent season. Can Mateo play well enough to be our everyday shortstop? Again, guys, I would love to get Yordan Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? But Dom can't play the outfield, and I don't want to be missing his bat. Not that Dom is better than Yordan. I want Yordan and Dom back in the lineup because we desperately need it. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you have Leon, who's batting 100, OPS of 200, ain't got an RBI, ain't got a home run. Let's change that right now with a sacrifice fly. Here's one in the pitch. And foul ball. Let's change that with a sacrifice fly, please. Here's one to pitch. Fouled off. 1-2 is the count. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. That's out. Now we need an actual hit. And again, this is the problem. That's why the offense is sputtering. Not just because of rate gone, but when you don't have Ronald hitting up to his capabilities, when you don't have Olson hitting up to his capabilities, then every glaring thing is magnified. Here's one to pitch. That ball, high. 89-mile-per-hour miss. Good eye. 1-0 is the count. So 1-0 to count. Good eye by Ronald. Here's a one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Ronald missed that. 98-mile-per-hour. Ronald is not hitting the fastball this year. Seemed more balanced, man. He was looking good in spring training and in the World Series Baseball Classic, but whatever you call it, Baseball Classic. But looked like he used all his juice up right there. He got to figure out how to get back on track. 3-1 to count, but he did get hurt. He ain't been the same since he got hurt. 3-1 to count. Tolly, here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye by Ronald. That's what I need you to do, Ronald. And do some walks. Let's go. Walk it out in the chat.
Walk it out. No, I walk it out. Now 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 walk it
Also, Riley on a long-term contract that's very cheap. I mean, Austin Riley for his defense alone is worth $23 million. You know, so no. I think a lot of Braves fans got a warped sense of what value is throughout Major League Baseball because Alex Anthopoulos has been so great in formulating these contracts. But again, I think that was lightning in a bottle type of thing, and I doubt anybody take that again. Ronald's played 10 years of his career, and other players of his ilk and of his skill level have made double the amount of money he has. Now, they've been traded to several different teams, but they've made double the amount of money he has already. Dubon hitting 455 with 2 outs and running in scoring position. We need it. Here's the one to pitch. Swing at a miss, 0-2 to count. 97-mile-per-hour heater blew it right past him. Got all of the strikes on. And 97-mile-per-hour top of the strike zone. Very close to a strike. Had to defend the plate. Good job by Dubon. Guys, we're in the top half of the third inning. It's 2 outs, 2 runners on base, runners on the corners, 0-2 to count for Dubon. 0-0 is the score. Here's the one in the pitch. And fought that off, but jammed him. Foul ball. Thank the Matrix. It wasn't rolling like weekly rolling to first base. Look like he's gonna change his bat. Yeah, he definitely cracked that bat. Definitely broke that bat. All right, let's go. Dubon got a new bat. Hopefully it's a lucky bat. Going to the count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. And fake double steal. So Ronald Acuna Jr. gets a stolen base. Let's go. Great job by Ronald. There's a pigeon out on the field. Or a dove. A dove down the third base line. Here's the one in the pitch. Dubon got a hold of one. It's going bat to the warning track. Womp womp. And that's out number 3. So that was a Braves' best chance to score right there. And we just pop it up. Wompity womp womp. Womp womp. Dang nabbit. Still 0-0 going to the bottom half of the third inning. Would love to have some run support for Saseo. That stuff comes few and far between, to be honest. Lucky we didn't give a score. Money Mike almost gave up an error. Well, yeah, let's go. Let's go, Saseo. You already know. Pitch until you can't no more. All right. You said a radio station secretly admitted they want to. How's it secretly if they admit it on air? Yeah, I'm not about trading anybody right now. Baseball trades usually don't happen like that anyway. You trade prospects. I would rather our prospects come in than trade them away. Like if we're getting Scooble, okay, that's fine. But then again, no, because Scooble is pretty much a rental. You know, like Alvarez at Jordan. At least Jordan got like 3 years on his contract. Now it's expensive, but he got 3 years. All right, here's the line to pitch. That ball raked. Hit up against the wall. Foul. No, fair ball. Foul ball. Thank you. No, it's not. God. Fair ball right now. First pitch. All right. First pitch, base hit by Rafaela. He's on second base. Here we go. And normally in Fenway, it's barely any foul territory out there in the outfield. So if it hits inbounds and don't go in the stands, it's normally fair ball. Normally. All right. Gary, how you doing, man? Appreciate you going through. What's going on with the break? Hold on, let me give you a sounder first. Oh, what a count. Here's one pitch, drop a bunt. Perfect bunt. Up, throw it, got it. All right, so perfect sacrifice bunt. The problem with the Braves now is our injuries are catching up with us. Our injuries are catching up to us. That whole next man up, that works until you run out of talent. And when you got to play Yaz, Eli White, Kim, Leon, even DeBon's starting to cool off. Here's one to pitch, and Crisell hit him in the arm. And he ain't like that. But I'm sure Crisell didn't want to hit him. And shout out to Matt Olson to talking to Abreu like, hey, bro, Wilson Contreras like, hey, you going to calm that down. You know Sisel didn't want to hit him. He ain't even that type of pitcher. Here's one to pitch, strike. 98 miles per hour. Mayo was like, hey, man, chill out with that. You know Sisel ain't no dirty player. 0-1 count. Now double this fool up. Looking, bunny, fouled off. 1-2 to count. What's up, Scottish? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream, fam.
Scottish TV Gold says, it's been a tough
Mateo
couple
wasn't
of
playing that.
series,
Mateo was like, hey,
Nationals
bro,
and
don't be
Red
talking to my
Sox.
pitcher like that.
We can still win this series, though.
Yeah, of course we can. Welcome back to the stream, fam. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too high. One and two to count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Still 1-2 to count. We need a double play in the worst way. Double play in the worst way. Crisell up to 53 pitches. Bottom half of third. This is going to be a short game for Sisel. Here's the one to pitch. Ball way too low. 2-2 to count. Trying to get itself out or to chop it to a double play. Two and two to count. Here's the one to pitch. Slider hanging. Fouled it off. Of course, I think my team gonna win. I always think my team gonna win, regardless of who we playing. Period, point blank. Here's the one to pitch. That ball too low. Full count. All right, one out. 2 runners on. Runners on the corners. Sisel on the bump. Got no run support. Trying to keep us in the game when he don't have his best stuff. All right, step out the plate. Ask for timeout. I mean, off the mound. Darlene, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the second side. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 3-2 the count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball, fastball, 97 mile per hour at the top of strike zone. Would have been a strike if he let it go. Fouled it off though. 3-2 the count. Man, they are working the count. Andrew up the bat. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Go sit down. Chair in the chat. Get him up out of here, man.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down.
There's 4 chairs in the chat since I said, man, it's been
Go sit down.
he's been laboring today. What's up, Mike Geiger? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream, fam. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. Highest strikeout percentage of all time. Chris Sale, number 1. Wow. Then Jake DeGrom, and then Matt Scherzer. Wow. Sound like 3 Hall of Famers to me. What y'all think? Man, we need Drake back. Here's the one to pitch. Strike. One and one's count. Here's the one to pitch. Strike at the knees. Strike 2. Challenge it. I dare you. I dare you to challenge it. 1-2 the count. Come on, Sasel. Here's one to pitch. That ball hit right there, right to Ozzy Albies, and he's out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Applause in the chat for Sasel. Dancing through all kind of raindrops. Let's go. When I say raindrops, I'm talking about runners in scoring position, guys. If you're new to the channel. Dancing through hurricanes and thunderstorms and tornadoes and earthquakes. All that. All right. Whoo. Sasel definitely dealing, man. Ain't got his best stuff, but it's good enough. That's right. That Tornami. That Tornami serious. Facts on for real, for real. Yep. There you go. The Tornami. Veterans of the DIXON Way know what that means. New people, you'll catch up. So tornado and tsunami all mixed in one. A Tornami. Oh. And that's what Chris Sale just got through. So love to see that. All right, so now we're going to the top half of the 4th inning. Still 0-0. Unguard's in the chat. Unguarded. Unguard. Here's the one in the pitch. Matty O watching it. That's a ball. 96 mile per hour. 4-seam fastball. Lenny, what's up, Lenny? Welcome back to the stream. I see you on YouTube. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 96 mile per hour. Straight down Cobb Parkway. Fouled off. That's a strike. 1-1 is the count. Lots of Braves fans up there, but you know the Boston fans are thick up there. No, most of the Braves fans that's in the Northeast will go to the Red Sox game or to the Yankees game. Here's the one to pitch. If they are not, you know what I'm saying, like Mets or Phillies fans, yeah. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Thank the Matrix. Dropped by the catcher. Those seats are covered up. They were not covered up in the first game of the series. Wow. Here's one to pitch. That ball way inside. 97-mile-per-hour fastball. This dude is fastball heavy right here. 3-2 the count. He's been highly accurate with it today. Here's the one to pitch. And Mateo hits that thing right up the center field. Base hit. Love to see it. Matt Nicholson, my Magic Man in the building. What up, Magic Man?
Magic Man 2 says, smash the like and subscribe. It's fast, easy, and free to do. Memberships are available.
Yes, they are, man. We got new members in here. Georgia Dog up in the building. Scottish Gold also in the building. For our new members. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off by Ozzy Alvis. Needs some controlled swings from the Braves. We need a hit with purpose, not swing for the fences. Hulk, I remember in the building. And Levi also. And that ball fouled off. It's 0-2 to count quickly in the hole. Yeah, everybody in the building. Appreciate every last one of you guys. Here's one to pitch. That ball right down the line. Yes, fair ball. Yes, let's go. Matteo, why you? All right, double Matteo. All right, Matteo was like, I ain't making it home. Matteo said, I ain't making it home. I'm just going to chill. Great hit by Ozzy Alvis with a stand-up double. Let's go. DJ Shire in the building. Let's go. Let's tell him to be also for Ozzy Alvis with that great hit. And again, if it don't go into the seats, it's most likely it's fair in Fenway Park. There's barely any foul territory. You have to be hitting that thing hooking real bad. Uh, 24, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through on TikTok. I mean, not on TikTok, but on Twitch. I see you. Appreciate you coming through there. Welcome to the stream. Here's one to pitch. That ball outside, 2-0 to count. They're coming to talk out the Tolly. I don't need you doing that. I don't need you calming them down. All right, man. We got runners in scoring position at third base and second base with no outs. It's time to score right now. Austin Riley, Stone Cold Austin Riley, I need you. I need you, Stone Cold, right now. I need you right now, Stone Cold. I need you right now, Stone Cold Austin Riley. Here's one to pitch swing and a miss. I don't think you heard me. I say, Austin Riley. Come on, Austin. Let's go, man. Come on, Stone Cold. 2-1 to count. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 95-mile-per-hour sinker. In on the hands. 2-2 to count. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Olson Riley fouled that off. Huh? I thought that was a foul ball. Not a strikeout. That wasn't a foul ball? Oh, wow. So he struck out, but they dropped the ball. Nope, he didn't touch it. Did not touch it. Blew it right past him. All right. 1 out with 2 runners on. 2 runners in scoring position. It was 2 runners with scoring position with no outs. We got to score here. Money Mike up the bat. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Money Mike hits that ball. Looking. Did we come home? No, we did not. It wasn't a hit and run, but Mike was swinging like it was a hit and run. A weakly hit right to first base. He should have been running all the way. He should have been running on contact. He should have ran. Mateo need a hit now. Journey of Jerry, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. This sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Mateo 1 for 1. Got our hit. Here's 1-2 pitch. Mateo hit the ball. Yes. Come on, Mateo. Break. Yes. Yes, Mateo. Mateo. Yes. Chops in the chest. Mateo with an RBI base hit. 1-0. Ball hit off the glove. Put it up in the air, caught it, try to throw him off on the pad. Let's go. Let's go. We needed that. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, pitcher. Thank you for doing that. That might have got through the hole anyway. That's all right. Mateo and the Braves strike first. It's 1-0. Oh, man. Thank the Matrix. We got a run Terry here. 1-2 pitch. That ball fouled off now. We got Dom in the building. Let's go, Dom. Dominique Toretto, a.k.a. Dominique Smith, in the building. Too fast, too furious. Let's go. Ben 321 on the season. Here's a 1-2 pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye. What was the count? 1-1 is the count. Let's go, Braves. Come on. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that ball might bloop in. Yes! Yes, he still ain't got it. Go. Let's go. What? Dubon didn't run? Oh, no. All right, no. Yeah. I said Albies ran in. Of course he did. All right, let's go, man. That's 2. Let's go, Dom. Dom with the definition of a bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. That's gone bloop up in there. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yes. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, I saw that, Magic Man. I'm not even worried about that. I know this coach didn't want Michael Penix Jr. anyway. Don't seem like the organization do, but whatever. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a good competition if it's a real competition. I really need this ball right here to be hit to the tarp. Come on, Leon. Get 1 RBI this season. Leon batting under 100. Batting 190. 0.095. And that ball popped up. Foul ball. Into the seats. Who you telling, Magic Man? Who you telling? Here's a 1-2 pitch swing and a miss. Cutter at 8 mile per hour swung right over the top of it. Can Leon get an 0-2 hit? Can Leon get an 0-2 hit? Inquiring minds want to know. Here's a 1 pitch. That ball fouled off. I mean, Tua's been to a Pro Bowl before, so that's what people are rooting for Tua because they want to see him do good. That's all. Me, I don't want to see him get hurt. Here's 1 pitch. That's strike 3. Ooh, they ain't call it. I'll take it. They still got 2 challenges too. 1 and 2 is the count. And did they pitch out? No, you got to challenge it right away. You can't sit there and look at it and then try to challenge it after the fact. You got to challenge it right away. If that ball goes back to the pitcher, you can't challenge it. Here's 1 pitch. And check swing, Leon should have put his back into it. He had an aim on it. Mike Geiger said, I felt bad for Elder yesterday. That's a start different from Mike Geiger last year about Elder. He couldn't stand him. Here's the 1 pitch. That is growth. I don't know if I have growth like that. That's growth, Mike Geiger. Respect. 1 and 2 is the count. Here's 1 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? They said he did. Yeah. All right, guys. Braves got 5 hits, 2 runs. Red Sox have 3 hits, no runs. All right, so we're going to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Braves are leading 2-0. Great small ball. Mateo with a hit. And who else got that hit? Not bad. Don't want so many windows open because it wasn't acting right. I had a lot of windows for some reason. It was acting kind of crazy. Oh, the Green Monster. That's what we're talking about. Here's the 1 pitch. That's a strike. Let's go, Saseo. 2-0. Let's go. Saseo got a lead. Let's keep it. Here's 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty slider. Kenneth Falefa. Swinging right over the top of it. Love to see it. 0-2 the count. Here's the 1 pitch. Ooh, he hit that slider, man. That thing was diving towards his feet. And the wind is flying from left to right, Phil. No, that's weird. And center field's going from right to left. What in the... Talking about swirling winds. In the outfield, it was clearly going from left to right. And then over the grandstand, it was going... Well, no, technically, no, that's right. That's right. That's actually right. Now I think about it, yeah, that is right. It's still going from left field to right field. You're just looking at the different way. My bad. So it is going to right. All right, here's one the pitch. That ball way up high. 3-2 the count. And he walked him. All right, leadoff walk. Here's the one the pitch. That ball way outside. Sisel, 78 mile per hour slider. He's up to 71 pitches, man. He's laboring. He has not had his best stuff, but he's doing the best he can out there. Here's the one and pitch, and that ball hit straight to center field. Money Mike charging in, got it. That's out number one. I don't know. Money Mike not really picking up the ball well in Fenway. I don't know what that's about. Luckily, the ball that he dropped or didn't catch didn't come back to harm Sisel. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball hit down third base line. Oh, yeah, that might score a run right there. Dubon, get the ball! Lazy. And that ball going to the backstop, and that's probably a triple. Yep. All right, it's 1-2. Braves still up. Again, like I said, guys, we got to get a real left fielder and a real, we got to get a real left fielder and we got to get a real shortstop. Plain and simple. We can't keep playing these reindeer games. Yeah, he been playing with a busted nose, DJ Shire. He done, yeah. I don't know how he did it. And that ball, and that's 2-2. Yeah, it's time to take Chris Sale out. One out, run on first base, 2-2. All right, so the Red Sox get it right back. Right back in the bottom of the inning. Hate to see it. Womp womp. Womp womp's in the chat. It took a total of what, 5 pitches for all that collapse? Here's the one to pitch. Swing got a miss. He was going for the over the monster. Rafaela. Batting 287 on the season. Oh man, back to 0-0. Well, 2-2. You got a run on first base with no outs. Rafaela up the bat. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Good slider. 0-2 to count. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike. Let's see if he fouled it. No, you didn't foul that ball. You swung it and hit you in the leg, but you ain't foul off. Yeah, you swung at it. If you swing and it hit you in the leg, you swung at the baseball. You swung at the baseball. That's out. I don't even know why you walking out. Why are you walking out? He swung. It hit him in the knee. He did not foul the ball off. You didn't foul off. Stop lying. Stop lying. Gone. You swung at the ball. It hit you in the knee. Yeah, or hit you in the thigh. Yeah, you don't go. And you didn't foul it off. It hit off your leg. Out. Yeah. It ain't foul. It hit off your leg. Here's the one to pitch. And that ball fouled off. What's up, Ryan, man? Appreciate you coming through. Guys, make sure you check out the Birdcage LLC. Oh, one to count. That ball fouled off by Abreu. Abreu got a double and a sack bunt. He 1 for 1. Batting .288 on the season. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice sinker. All right, Chris Sale trying to get out of this, only giving up 2 runs. Hopefully we're still tied up, but this should definitely be his last inning. He's up to 80 pitch. This is number 80 right here. Hopefully get him out right here. Here's one to pitch. Yes, he did. Swing and a miss. Go sit down. All right, man, it's 6 strikeouts by Chris Sale. Most likely that's his last inning going into the 4th. He may come out in the 5th. You know, normally your manager will give your ace a chance to make up for it. I don't know. I think he's been laboring all game. We're kind of fortunate to only be giving up 2 runs, to be honest, how he's been pitching today. You don't need more runs today, guys. Gonna need more runs. Normally, 2 runs is good for Sisel, but not today. And these guys are playing us like they got our record. You know what I'm saying? So they're 23 and 31 right now. So yeah, we got to be better with our bats. Plain and simple. We have to. All right, let's go. What's up, Daniel Barry? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ronald lunging out there. That was a selfish swing. It's 3-1 to count. Take the walk. All right. He walked last time. Here's one in the pitch. Yes. Good job, Ronald. Get on base. It ain't always got to be a hit. We need you on base to activate the offense because you're an excellent base stealer, as you already got a stolen base today. Kenneth, what's up, fam? Let's see. Look like he's losing a little control right now, so that's good for us. Hey, it's pitch count. He's up to age 7 pitches. Here's one to pitch. Devon infield pop up. He's out. That's out number 1. All right, we still got a run on first base with 1 out. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. All right. That's a ball. Matteo up the bat, 97 mile per hour, 14 fastball, up and in. He missed that. Jordan Blackshear, how you doing, fam? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. That sound for you. Here's the one in the pitch. Nasty cutter. Okay. Something out of fastball. Good pitch. One and one's count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye by Matteo. He's 1 for 2 for today. Let's make that 2 for 3. Hey, there you go, DJ Shire. Yes. Here's the one in the pitch. Matteo pop one up. Foul ball. Georgia Dog, they're doing that because the bum was still getting on base. They want people on base with Matteo up the bat. Here's one in the pitch. He's been our best power hitter. So that's why they want Dubon hitting in front of him. I would have did Ozzy Albies, but whatever. But to be honest, they want Ozzy Albies hitting behind him because Ozzy's still swinging a good bat. Swing at him, man. Strikeout. Got Matteo swinging. Top of the strike zone, sinker. Glad Tolly up out there. All right, good pitching battle by Chris Sale and Tolly. We're going to commercial break as they bring in a new pitcher. Hopefully we do the same in the top half of the 6th inning. Jordan, I'm not worried about win streak. I need us to win this game so we can win the series. It's a long season, guys. That ain't gonna happen. It can happen. We're just not gonna constantly have 8-game win streaks. You know? Baseball. What's up, fam?
Breezy
Welcome back to the
1500
stream.
says, "What's up, fam?"
Don't worry about streak. Only streak you need to be worried about is winning series. Actual game and multiple games, stuff like that. No. Win series. That means you won 2 out of 3. Keep it moving. I look at it like this. If you're going to give him one more one more hitter, you might as well yank him. Here's one in the pit. Ozzie Albies uppercut swing. Missed it. Woo, 99 mile per hour. That's that Guerrero kid. We got to get that kid. Huh. Here's one in the pitch. Ozzie Albies check swing. And third baseman got it, missed it. Yes, great hustle down the line by Ozzie Albies. That's an infield hit. Safe. Two out, 2 runs on. Austin Riley in the bat. Come on, Stone Cold Austin Riley. We need strike at the knees. 100 mile per hour sinker. That's crazy.
Magic Man 2 says, "Smash
Crazy.
the like and subscribe. It's fast, easy, and free to do. Memberships are available."
Here's one in the pitch. 91 mile per hour slider. One's count. Let's go. Ronald stole the base without even a throw. Great steal by Ronald. Let's go. JP, what's up, man? El Benjamino, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through that time. You on Twitch, I see. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball rocketed down the line. Woo! Ronald had it dug out the way. Here's Ryan Pitt. That ball hit right up the middle. Nope, he's out. Oh, well. Good job, Olson. When I say good job, I mean womp womp. All right then, man. So the Braves failed to score right there with runs in scoring position. Yeah, our guys is making multi-million dollars. Gotta come through. Gotta come through. Oh well. We'll get them next time, coach. We'll get them next time, Coach. All right. We're going to the bottom half of the fifth inning. It's 2-2. What we're going to do, barbecue or mildew? Dang it. You got to get active, man. Well, we appreciate you guys coming through, man. My name is Larry, one half of the DIXON Way. My beautiful wife Sean is the other half. And we provide you guys with live commentary, all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the host of Falcons. The Dream, the Bulldogs, even my wife Gators. Appreciate you coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoy the commentary, the content. If you do, if you would, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding, ding, get all these videos. This is Chris Sale's lowest ERA through the first 10 starts of the season of his career. He's just getting better like wine. And Chris Sale back out there. Strike at the top of the strike zone. Walt White said, I'm going to trust my pitcher. All right. Like I said, man, most managers give their aces a little rope. Here's one to pitch, and that ball raked in the left field. That's a single. Wilson Contreras. All right, so leadoff guy is on. Or a strike outside. Here's one to pitch. That ball way outside. 2-0 to count. Brazil of the 84 pitches. 2-0 to count right now. Monasterio is up the bat right now. He 0 for 2. Let's make that 0 for 3 into a double play, please. Swing and a miss. Uppercut swing. Swung right over the top of that changeup. Love to see it. Andrew batting 241 on the season. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 to count. Good pitch by Saseo. Of the 86 pitches as he gently removes his hat and adjusts it. 2-2 to count. 2-2, 2-2. Here's the one to pitch. Got him. He should have challenged it, but he didn't. Should have challenged it, but he didn't. That was definitely off the plate. About an inch and a half off the plate. We'll take it. We will take it. You know, umpires get caught up in the motions. Thank you for not using the AI overlords. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. One of those to count. Here's the one to the pitch. That ball popped up. Can Ronald get it? Ronald said nope. Foul ball. Ronald like, hold up. This place is smaller. Let me pull up. One is the count. Runner at first base with 1 out. Here's one to pitch. Strike. The umpire is so nonchalant. He's like, strike. And then Sogard up the bat. He's 0 for 2. Let's make that 0 for 3, please. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Go sit down. Let's go.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down.
All right, man. It's 8 chairs in the chat for Chris Sale.
Go sit down.
8 chairs in the chat for Cy Sale. Let's go. Swing and a miss on 1 count. This dude right here been a problem, man. He done induced 2 walks. Scored off that second walk. Had the infielders in the shadows. Thought he was going to try to steal that. Had a good jump. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. 81-mile-per-hour slider. Good pitch by Cy Sale. Here's one to pitch. And throw it down. Got him. Yes. You out of there, buddy. He dapped him up. Good tag. Oh, yeah. Go sit down chair. Let's go.
Go sit down.
Go sit down. Form out by Lee. Great arm by Lee. Dot.
Go sit down.
That was a dot. That was a dot, boy. That was a dot. Got him. Go sit down. And we got the same hitter up who's 0 for 2. Yes. Let's go. All right, guys. So we're going to the top half of the 6th inning, man. 2-2. What we gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? What we gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? Put it in the chat.
Georgia Dog S6H says, barbecue. I never go against the Braves. Magic Man 2 says unclear. Andrep 7120 says, barbecue or POO. Breezy 1500 says, barbecue.
We're not rallying for anything. We're tied up. You gotta learn when and when not to use the rally caps, Breezy. The proper etiquette. It's a proper rally etiquette.
Gerardo Romero 926 says, just started watching the game. How's Chris Sale pitching?
Gerardo, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. He been laboring, but not his best stuff, but still got, 8 strikeouts. Here's one to pitch. And Money Mike drops a bunt. Great bunt by Money Mike. Let's go. Money Mike. That's what I'm talking about. Money in the chat, man, for that excellent base hit. What a bunt by Money Mike. Money Mike. Oh my goodness. Dropping the head on the bat. Safe. You never want to overuse the rally cap, Breezy. That's what he's saying. You never want to overuse a rally cap. Let's go, Mateo. What's up, Natasha? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Here's one pitch. Whoa, that ball way inside. Way to dip back by Mateo. 2-0 to count. All right, we got to run at first base and no outs. Let's go. Come on. Opportunities. Let's go. Here's one to pitch. That ball way high, too. 3-0 to count. Let's go. Walk it. Walk it if you talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Hey. Come on. Come on, Brace. Here's the one to pitch, and that's a ball. Walk it out. Let's go. Walk it out in the chat, please. Walk emojis in the chat. Let's go. Too fast, too furious. Batting 385 with runners in scoring position. Let's go, Big Dom. No out. Big Dom up the bat. Here's the wind to pitch. He's looking like he's going to drop the head on the bat. Okay. 0-1 to count. This guy can't get across the strike zone. Don't get yourself out. Do not get yourself out. Here's the one to pitch. Check swing. He did not go. No, he did not. Safe. 2-0 to count. Do not swing. Magnificent Mod, Magic Man with a PSA.
Magic Man 2 says, 40 viewers, let's get 40 likes, smash the like.
Pretty please. He didn't tap that. Stop it. He didn't tap that. Stop it. He didn't tap that. Stop it. I'm sick of their manager already. Oh, he did. Yeah, that's a tip foul. That's a strike. It's a tip foul. It's a tip foul. It was. That should be a strike. I don't know, Georgia Dog. Maybe.
Georgia Dog S6H
Here's one in the pitch.
says,
That ball way outside.
do you think Sale comes back for the bottom of the 6th?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I would shook his hand though. 3-0 to count. Hey, he can walk bases loaded. Let's go. All right, let's strike. 90-mile-per-hour sinker right down the middle. 3-1 to count. Man, the wind is blowing hard. Here's one to pitch, and that's a ball. Look how hard the wind is blowing. Look at their jerseys.
Magic Man 2 says, of course he comes back for the 6th. It's an Atlanta tradition to squeeze that lemon.
Bases loaded with no outs. Eli White coming up the bat. My wife just coming out of the room. See if she can be good luck for the Braves. All right, it's switching pitchers. Georgia Dog said, hello, Shonda. What is that? Take a see what we're watching, baby. Scan for a link to enter. Ain't nobody ever won a Bronco. Would be nice to have the Bronco with the Braves logo and the headrest. Ain't nobody won that truck. Magic Man said, hello, Shonda. Go to your mama. Go to mama. Yes. All right. Yeah, it's coming up to pinch hit. And here's the problem. Hopefully he gets a hit. But yes, pinch hitting is not a thing I would do on a regular basis. But if you're trying to pinch hit, you got to bat. So yeah, we got to have somebody in the minor leagues better than that. Okay. Okay. Here's one to pitch. And Mike Yastrzemski back in the town where his grandfather won MVP. Can he be the Braves MVP today and get a grand salami over the monster like his grandfather used to do? Come on, yes. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Down quickly in the hole. Here's one to pitch. That ball popped up. Foul ball. Thank the Matrix. Don't need an infield pop up. If you're going to pop the ball up, pop it out there by the green monster so we can get this thing in. And get a run in. Sacrifice fly. His grandfather was number 8. Here's one to pitch. That ball way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, let's go. Woo!
Magic Man 2 says 30 likes. Thanks everyone.
Natasha, be blessed that you still have your mother to work your last nerve. Here's the one to pitch. I don't have that blessing anymore. So don't take her for granted. 2-2 to count. . Here's one to pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye. Work that count. Who would I want for a pinch hitter? I mean, it's slim pickings with. We need to bring somebody up from the minor leagues. Here's one to pitch. That ball in the dirt. Good eye. Walking in. That's right. Walk in the leading run. Let's go. Let's go. We'll take it. Good job. As the Red Sox bullpen fails them again. All right. It's still no outs and bases loaded. Ronald off the bat. Here's one to pitch. Yeah. Good eye. Don't be greedy. Let this dude walk in another run. Ronald career batting with bases loaded is 320, 3 grand slams. He's 0 for 1 this season, though. He called timeout. His glove was not strapped up. Here's one to pitch. Ronald, that's it. Grand slam over the monster into the neighborhood. Let's go. Ronald Acuna Jr. Looks this thing wide open. We just smoked a Beantown one. Let's go. Smoking on that Red Sox pack. Let's go. Great grand salami. Boston grand salami by Ronald Acuna Jr. Y'all still want to trade him? Let's go. Chops in the chat. Ronald knew that thing was going to hit off the DraftKings board. Here's the one to pitch. Dubon steps out of the box as he normally do at 72. Love to see it. Chris Sale don't even have to come back in. Chris Sale ain't even got to come back in, guys. He could take this dub. Here's the one to pitch. Step back. 0-2 the count. Dubon, man, that's disrespectful, but he do it all the time. That's right. Grand salami. Love to see it. Yeah. Here's the one to pitch. And Dubon swung at ball 3. He ain't throwing no strikes. Let's go. Dubon. Let's go. Come on, Dubon. Here's the one to pitch. Dubon. What the heck? Dubon. You had to step out of the box to try to hit that. If you would have been in your normal stance, that would have hit you right in the hip. What are you doing, Dubon? Okay, man, that whole at bat was selfish as hell. How are you going to step out of the box twice and then come up there chopping? Are you kidding me? Just because we up 72, still be disciplined. You in a slump now, sir. You do understand that you're in a slump now, sir. That was a horrible at bat. All right, that ball popped up first pitch. That's out on number 2. See how that can, you know what I'm saying, multiply bad at bats? Do the right thing all the time. It's easy to say, hard to do, even for professionals. Here's one to pitch. That ball got away. 1-0 count. Yeah, the answer of this inning was barbecue. Yes. Here's one to pitch. And Ozzie Albies pops it up. Going to left field, and that's out. All right, that's out number 3, guys. But the Braves just tacked on 5 runs thanks to a walk-in by the pitcher, and then a grand salami by Ronald Acuna Jr. Let's go. 7-2. That's more like it. Let's go. Ronald got a long way from being the best. He got to get healthy and he got to get back to his normal form. We ain't saying all that right now. Great grand slam. He got a long way to go. We need consistency. With that said, I'm not trying to trade him at all. Period, point blank. Let's go. All right, man. So we're going to the bottom half of the sixth inning. The Braves are leading now, 7-2. The whole dynamic and demeanor of this game just changed. Love to see it. Is that Culberson? I think so. Here's one to pitch. Kinley in there. Let's go, Kinley. And the Braves bats finally picked up Chris Sale when he needed it. Love to see it. He gave them an opportunity to win by only giving up 2 runs. That ball fouled off. Let's go. Let's go, Tyler. 1-1's the count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 is the count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. Come on, Kinley. Tighten up. Do not need to load or get no free runners on base in this cookie cutter ballpark. Here's the one to pitch. That ball hit right there. Great defense by. Man, couldn't get it. Good hit. That's not an error. That's not an error in my opinion. That's a base hit. That's a base hit. But then again, he stumbled the second time, so. Score the error, I won't be mad. All right, leadoff guy is on. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too low. Now, let's see if we can get a double play right here. See if we can get a double play right here. One of those account. We're in the bottom half of the sixth inning. Braves are leading 7-2 in Beantown. Boston at the bat. Here's one to pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone. I'll take it. We've been getting some fortuitous calls. I'm not even going to lie. If I'm a Red Sox fan, I'm kind of upset at the umpiring. It's been one-sided, but I'll take it. That's what happened when you had the best record in baseball. Here's one the pitch, strike, fair, unfair. That's what it is. The Braves only one that benefit from this being an Atlanta team. Other teams always in Atlanta get the bad end of the stick. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And he asked for it too. He was like, "Yeah, I didn't go." So umpire said, "Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You went barely, but you went." Darlene Crow, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the DIXON WAY. Appreciate every last one of you guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. Ain't nobody told you we're awesome today. We will.
Everything is awesome.
Here's one the pitch. That ball a little bit too low. 89 mile per hour. Trying to get him to chop it in the ground to get a double play. He did not bite on the cheese. One of those count. Durbin is 2 for 2. Here's the one the pitch. Swing and a miss. 90 mile per hour slider hanging up there, but he didn't connect with it, so it's a good pitch. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one that pitch. And that ball uppercutted, but should be a lazy fly ball in left field, and it is. Wind knocked it down. Coming from left to right field. It was going to left field, the ball was, so it got knocked down by the wind. That's when you know Ronald hit an absolute bomb, because the wind is going from left to right, and that thing went out in a hurry. Quick, fast, and a hurry. All right, 2 outs, running at first base. Kenley looking comfortable. Duran back up the bat. He's 1 for 3. Let's make that 1 for 4. Here's the one to pitch. That fastball high, 97 mile per hour. But it missed, though.
Magic Man 2 says, smash the like and subscribe. It's fast, easy, and free to do. Memberships are available.
They are available. Don't you want that nice plaque? Don't you want that, don't you want those emojis? And Matty O that scooped it up. Step on the bag, and that's out number 3. Golden Glove. Matty O. Yes, sir. All right, so Boston had 7 hits, only 2 runs. Braves have 8 hits and 7 runs. So love to see it. Very efficient by the Braves. All right. And this road trip will continue as the Braves play against Cincinnati. Or do we come home? I know we play tomorrow. Shoot, I gotta remember. I think it's on the road though. This was like a 6-game road trip. Yeah. Mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Breaking news.
Magic Man 2 says, breaking, as expected, MLB proposed a hard salary cap to union officials today as part of the next CBA, sources tell ESPN. The salary floor for teams beginning in 2027 would be set at $171.2 million.
We don't know that yet, Magic Man. I saw the demands of the Player Association. Player Association wants $3 million salary cap floor. Well, excuse me. Let me get this right. They want the floor to be 200 million, I think. And then they want the max to be I think the max is more than what the players wanted. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. So that might be a bargain. No, the players wanted 3 million. I mean 300 million. Ceiling. The players wanted 300 million. Strike 3 on Olson Riley. He's up out there on 3 pitches. Yeah, I saw what the players offered yesterday. And I was waiting on bated breath to find out what Major League Baseball was going to counter with. They could. I was watching Pat McAfee and they were talking about it. Money Mike fouled that off his leg. Money Mike, man. Money Mike with a bunt hit today. Oh my goodness, a bunt single. Man, Money Mike doing whatever he can. Again, man, if Ronald Acuna Riley hit up to their capabilities, it don't matter what Leon and them doing. Here's the one to pitch. And Money Mike got a hold of one, but that might be a pop-up. No, it's going back to the wall. Home run. Money Mike. Yes, sir. Money in the chat. Money Mike. Let's go. That's a short porch over there. Wouldn't have been a home run in Truist, but it is here in Beantown. Love to see it. Let's go. Look at that short porch over there, man. Money Mike, get that thing up out of there. That's a fly ball in Truist. That's why he ain't really run. Y'all well, not here. It's a home run here. Let's go. It's a home run here in Beantown. Let's go. I don't think he smoked that thing, but oh well. Guess he smoked it enough. Let's go. 8-2. Here's the one to pitch. Money Mike has been amazing this season. Been amazing this season. Let's go. Here's the one to pitch. That's a strike on the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Mateo at the bat. He's 2 for 2 for today. Here's the one to pitch. And foul ball. And Mateo fouled that off. Eight to 2 right now. 2-2 to count. Here's the one to pitch. Ball way outside. 3-2 to count for Mateo, who's 2 for 2 for today. Braves in full control of this game. Top half of the 7th inning. Love to see it. Here's the one to pitch. Mateo reaching out, trying to touch it. Foul ball. That was ball number 4, though. Most likely. Shout out to Money Mike, who got the Henry Cavill Superman logo headband, because he know who the real Superman is. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. 93-mile-per-hour heater blew it right past him. Money Mike know who the real Superman is. You should too. Yeah, we are winning, BB. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing, fouled off. Dominic Smith, a.k.a. Dom for Too Fast, Too Furious. One of those account, fouled it off. He's 1 for 2 for today. Let's go, Dom. Here's the one in the pitch. Dom got a hold of one. It's going, no, it's a pop-up, my bad. All right, it's out number 3. All right, guys, we're going in the 7-inning stretch. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please put the musical notes in the chat to help me sing. Take me out to the ball game. Remix. Y'all ready? I'm ready. You should be ready. Whole squad ready. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Take me out to the ball game. Tell me out with the crowd.
Buy me some peanuts
and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever
come back, cause it's root for the Braves. If they don't win, it's a shame. Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out in the old ball game. Play ball.
Oh, it's a remix, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. They showing Ronald Acuna Jr.'s grand slam right now. It came back into the park. But yeah, he kissed the bat and slammed it down like, yeah, that's what I do. You said Money Mike and Acuna for Miz? No. We'll give you Kim in a handshake. We'll give you Kim. We'll give you Kim, Elder, and cause Elder's a Cy Young candidate this season also. So Kim, Elder, and Ditter. Oh, we're leading off with Kim. Well, no, we'll lead off with Ditter, Bryce Elder, and we're like, you gotta take on Kim's contract. Well, it's an expiring contract, so that don't mean nothing. That's valuable. Of course not, Jordan Blackshear. Of course not. But there are Braves fans out there that want to trade Ronald Acuna Jr. for some reason. I don't get it. You said Sale and Acuna for Miz. You think I want to face Ronald Acuna Jr. for the next 6 years? And that ball popped up. Caught. Ronald got it. Let's go. Mizorowski, he throws 105 mile per hour starting pitcher. Got a Megatron cannon on his arm. Full arm. Megatron. Call him Galvatron. What'd he say his name was? Galvatron. Long live Galvatron. What did he say his name was? Hey, 1-on-1's account. You said you still don't want him over Acuna? I got you, Jordan. There we go. Yeah. Here's the one in the pitch. He would look good in a Braves uniform, though. Hey, that ball hit right there to Olson Riley. He got it, scoops it up, throw him out. That's out number 2. Braves defense looking excellent right now. Love to see it. Regardless on how good or not good poorly. Austin Riley bad is his glove is golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden, 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 golden. Yeah. Here's the one, the pitch. That ball popped up. Yeah, what's that look you got now, Wilson Contreras? You had that arrogant look on your face. Now you got the look of desperation. Bewilderment. Here's the wind in the pitch. Check swing. Fouled off. 0-2 to count. You're bewildered. You're befuddled. Let's go, Lopez. Hey, good catch by Mateo. Let's go. Out number 3. Magic Man. I don't think y'all want these problems. You saw what happened to the Cubs when they faced the Braves. They went on a 10-game losing streak. I don't think y'all want these problems. I don't think you want these problems. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Julio Jones was not got rid of in his prime. He was out of his prime when we traded him. He was done. He didn't do nothing without Matt Ryan. So yeah, Julio made the Hall of Fame. Matt Ryan better be right there with him. They should go in at the same time, in my opinion, but whatever. They not, because they'll probably hold Matt out and then come in right with Julio. You wish. Long as y'all don't do y'all look, open the dome, close the dome shenanigans, we'll be all right. And Grant Holmes is coming home. Grant Holmes deserves a statue out there how he be dominating the Brewers. You know we lined him up to play him. You see Grant Holmes, that's like seeing Beer Man. 2 things gonna happen. Grant Holmes gonna come out, and Beer Man's gonna make an appearance. Barrel Man. Barrel Man will make his season appearance. Watch. Turn the volume down, son. Who are the Brewers? The Brewers are the team that the Braves left. So they had to make another team. Yes, Drake Baldwin is still out. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one, the pitch, swing and a miss by Chadwick Trump. Obviously, Ronald. Either Ronald or Saseo. Here's the one, the pitch. That ball fouled off. Either Ronald or Saseo get player of the game. Ronald busts this thing wide open by hitting a grand salami over the Green Monster. You got to give it to him. Different tone and tenor if we still 2-2. That's out. And especially how people hitting right now and getting out real quick. Yeah, Ronald definitely the player of the game. He busts this thing wide open. So he gets my game ball. But Sisel is a close second. He gave up 2 runs, but he kept us close. Breezy said, I forgot he played on that team. Yeah, in Boston. Not Boston, but in Milwaukee. The Milwaukee Braves. Yeah. So yeah, the Brewers are little brothers. 1-0 the count. Here's the wind the pitch. Strike. And Ronald challenging it. I couldn't tell. Of course, we got a statue outside of our stadium. A better statue. Man, that one, I thought that thing hit the entire plate. I don't know what Ronald was thinking. All right, 1-2 is the count. Just because you got that grand slam, don't get too froggy. Yep. And that ball hit to the third baseman. He throws across the diamond. He's out. It's out number 2. Of course, it's the better statue. Of course, it's the better statue. I know you're joking around. That's why I said it was a better statue. Here's the wind the pitch. Actually, Hank ain't even outside no more. He's inside with all his accomplishments and stuff, plaques and what he's done throughout his career. So it's more illustrious with the Braves. Y'all just got him outside so pigeons can land on him. And that ball popped up. Foul ball. We got a whole Hank Aaron wing up there. I can't wait to go to Truist to see that. That statue is huge. It ain't no small statue either. It's a large statue. So yeah, like I said, it's better. It's more better. What's up, Ken Ross? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. I think so, Georgia Dog. Here's the wind the pitch. Swing and a miss. Some may say Babe Ruth. Some may say Hank Aaron. Some may say Willie Mays. Some may say Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds, the greatest one that I've seen play that I knew what baseball was. But yeah, for a person to make the All-Star game 25 straight years, yeah. I don't know what to tell you. They existed as the Brewers first. Then they went away, got the Braves, and then they left, and then got the Brewers again. But see, that's what I'm saying. Imagine messing with herself. I ain't messing with her. I ain't messing with her. He talking about trade. Oh, and that ball hit, but foul ball. It was high enough, but not straight. He said we need to trade Money Mike and Ronald for Miz. I'm like, nope. Then he said that they gonna sweep us.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
I know. I already told him. Good dive and catch by Rafaela. Good dive and catch by Rafaela, and that's out number 3. We're going to the bottom half of the 8th, and we done put out Belt on the Red Sox. Which one you like more? All right, go in that room. You say you got a World Series thanks to Hank, so he is the greatest. You got the all-time home run lead, the real one, not that Fugazi one that was produced by performance enhancing drugs. So yeah, Hank Aaron's a real home run leader in my book. I'll do Elder and Ditter. I'll do Elder and Ditter, but I'm adding Kim to it. Did he catch that? That ball looked like it bounced in there. Looked like it bounced in his glove. Whatever. Jordan Blacksteer, that's a lie. We don't own the Packers. Mike Vick went in there and got the first victory of a road team in playoff history, but they came here on their way to the Super Bowl. Yeah, we were at that game, weren't we, babe? When Green Bay beat us. Yeah, I know we were season ticket. I think we were at that game. Yeah. No, we didn't. We didn't miss a game. He said, you don't want Elder. He's a future bummer. He got a better ERA than Miz. What are you talking about? Well, not after last night, he don't. Not after last night, he don't. I think he might be turning back into a pumpkin. Hopefully, that's not true. That's why I'm trying to sell high right now. Don't you want the Miz to win a championship? Don't you want the Miz to win a World Series? Don't you want to stack the deck so the Braves can combat the Dodgers? Do you want to see the Dodgers win 3 in a row? I would think every baseball fan in the history of Earth would not want to see the Dodgers win 3 in a row. To pay for 3 in a row. And that's why there's going to be a work stoppage, because the money is out of control. And small market teams can't compete. They can't. We're not a small market team. We spend a lot of money, but still, those small market teams, man, like Kansas City, they're lucky that Bobby Witt Jr. signed a cheap deal, you know, relative to an all-star, like superstar player. And that ball popped up, caught by Ronald. Yes, sir. I'm telling y'all, man, Ronald's playing Golden Glove defense out there, man. He's playing excellent defense. Well, Ken Ross, unfortunately, there's probably most likely going to be a work stoppage. So technically, no one will be going back to back because there'll be a season out, unless it's like half a season. And there go the Boston fans. Bye-bye. Look at the Boston fans. Let's give them this. Walk it out, Boston fans.
Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk it out.
Boston fans, DJ tell them to walk it out. I don't care about them fans, Southside. That ball hit right there, popped up to Ronald. That's going to be out number 2. I don't care about their fans. I need the Braves to go ahead and win this World Series this year. Get healthy and win the World Series. That's my expectation of this team. We buy our own dinner, Magic Man. We buy our own dinner. Last time I made a bet with you, I ain't shaved for like a month. So no, there will be no gentleman bets at all. You should have said cheeseheads. And I still would have said no. Nope, you cheat. That's a strike. Let's go. 2-1 to count. Here's a wind to pitch. That's a strike. Now challenge that. That's right, Breezy. That's what I'm worried about. Little minor milestones throughout the season. Says,
let's get past the 50 mark first.
That's right. That's what I'm worried about. Little milestones first. That's what I'm worried about. Keep winning 2 out of 3. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball hit. And Ozzy Albies just squirts right through. Good base hit. All right, no 2-out shenanigans right here. I don't need no 2-out shenanigans. All right, and that ball hit right there. Line drive out. Good catch by DeBond. And we up out of there. Let's go. That's out number 3. End of the 8th inning. Ronaldo Lopez, thank you for that 1 inning. You don't pitch any more than that. That's your limit. That's your limit, Ronaldo Lopez. All right, so right now it's 8-2. We already barbecued. Let's seal this up. All right, we're going to the top half of the 9th inning, man. Braves leading 8-2. Let's go. And yeah, guys, on Friday, make sure you guys tune in on Friday. We're going to have a double hitter. Whew. Cincinnati first versus the Braves, and then Portland Fire versus the Dream. Game time start at 10 o'clock. Oh, my goodness. Kenny said, let Lopez pitch the final inning. He liable to give up 5 runs, guys. Y'all already know he can't go no more than 1 inning with his best stuff. We've seen it. But we can roll the dice, squeeze a lemon. Squeeze that dang on lemon. Squeeze it. Here's one to pitch, swing and a miss. Everybody gonna come up there hacking. They trying to get up out of here. They got a flight to Cincinnati they need to catch. Mario 1 for 4 today. Love to see it. And that ball outside. All right, 1-1 is count. Here's the one to pitch. Strike at the knees. Can't challenge it. Don't challenge it, I mean to say. Timeout by Mario. Got to gather himself. Good job. Go in the room, please. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Golfing. Chicago about to lose the entire franchise. I'm just going over to Gary. The Gary Bears. The Gary Bears. They need to change their name, too, to the Gary Bears. Here's the one to pitch. That ball popped up. And that should be out. Oh, the wind caught it. And no. Wow. Thanks for the win. Now, next up, home run. Solo shot. Here come a solo shot. The Indiana Bears, yeah. All right, Georgia Dog, take it easy, fam. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, that wind is blowing hard, man. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball way too low. 2-2 to count. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball hit the center field. Going back to the wall. Off the wall. That's a double. Ooh, almost didn't make it. Let's go. Matteo with the double. Let's go. Matteo 2-5. That would have been a home run in Truist. No, it wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't have. Not at all, it wouldn't have been. No, it wouldn't have. Hit off that wall. That was 279. Yeah, the Chiefs gonna play in Kansas. That's crazy. Not in Missouri. Here's the wind the pitch. A lot of people don't know that Kansas City is in Missouri. They think it's in Kansas. But yeah, geography is not a popular curriculum here in America. Here's the wind the pitch. Oh, Isaiah Albert's got a hold of one. It's going back to the wall. That's a home run. Let's go. Smoke that thing right center field. Let's go. Let's go. Let go. That's right. 10-2. Belt. BTB. Belt to Boston. Belt to Boston. That's another series win. Belt the Boston. Belt. BTB. Belt the Boston. Here's the wind the pitch. Olson Riley looking at it. That ball way too low, though. Oh, one of those accounts. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball fouled off. 1-1 is the count. 95 mile per hour, 14 fastball. Watson got 12 pitches. One of those pitches was a 2-run shot by Ozzie Albies. Love to see it. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Olson Riley already 0 for 4. Don't want to be the dreaded 0 for 5. Here's the wind in the pitch. Glad he didn't swing at that sweeper. Good job. All right, 2-2 to count. Olson Riley trying to dig out this hole. Here's the wind in the pitch. Fouled it off. 2-2 to count. Yes. Love to see it. That ball dribbled up there. 3-2 is the count. Yes. Yes. Here's the wind in the pitch. That's a strikeout. Olson Riley caught looking 0 for 5. Wompity womp womp. Womp womp. All right, man. So Olson Riley 0 for 5. Sheesh. Mm-mm. That ball hit to the second baseman. He's out. It's out number 2. Money Mike hit it right to him. First pitch. They trying to get up out of here, man. I get it. It's just a formality right now. Toy Story night. Oh, that's right. I saw that jersey with Buzz Lightyear. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball outside. Mateo off the bat. Sarah, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Here's the one in the pitch. Mateo hit that ball. It's going back to the warning track. All right. And that's out number 3 by Rafaela. All right, guys. So, Braves with a commanding 10-2 lead. Built the Boston tonight. Love to see it. Yeah. What's up, Jonathan Bowen? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you. That sounds weird. Braves in full control of this game. He just in a little slump. That's all. Nonchalant. What up, fam? Gibby up in the building, in the shadows. What up, Gibby?
Sergeant Gibby says, Reds vs Braves, Blue Eyes vs Dodgers, time to increase our division lead.
Yeah. Guys, we know that the Reds always play us tough in Cincinnati. Always play us tough in Cincinnati. So, yeah. Definitely not overlooking that. Okay, that's what's up, Breezy. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. See, Magic Man like the museums in Chicago. He just don't like the sports teams. He just don't like their sports teams. But he like their museums and their their fine arts. He just don't like them woodland creatures. That's all. Here's the one in the pitch. He don't like the woodland creatures and a bull. Roy Noble, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. In a few years, the Bears will be in a museum also. No, they'll be the Indiana Bears. Here's one in the pitch. They have Yogi Bear as their logo. Hey, boo boo. What's up, Craig? Get him, Craig. Get him, Craig. What up, Craig? How you doing? We're the bottom half of the ninth inning. Here's one in the pitch. Dylan Dodd up the pitch. Love to see it. This is the time you bring in Dylan Dodd. You're up by 8 runs. 1 and 2 is the count. Yeah, they did. So you must have been the bad luck. I'm just messing with you, Andre. I'm just messing with you. Welcome back to the stream, fam. Here's the one to pitch that ball in the dirt. That's right, Floyd. Welcome back. That's right. BTB, belt to Boston. Let's go. That ball popped up. Matty O got it. That's out number one. Nah, I said I was just playing, Andre. I said I was just playing, bro. That was just a funny. That was just a funny. That was just a funny. Here's the one to pitch. That ball rocketed down the line, but foul ball. Oh, one to count. Yeah, tit for tat. Oh, I thought that was a strike by Dylan Dog. All right, 1-1 is the count. One on one is the count. Here's the one to the pitch. Sinker up high by the ear. Goodness gracious. 2-1 to count. Come on, Dylan Dog. Control yourself.
Sergeant Gibby says,
Cool.
we gained a half game on the Foolies and Nats.
Here's the one to pitch. That's a strike. Yes, sir. 2-2 to count. That's right, man. That's all it's about. Stop the Dodger three-peat. Yeah, he does, Gibby. He definitely does. But so does the Reds against our pitching. Here's the one to pitch swing and a miss. Got him. Go sit down. Dylan Dodge.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey.
All right, guys. One more out. One more out. I can tell you right now, the player of the game for me is Ronald Acuna Jr. Rafael of the bat. He's winding the pitch. That's a ball. He's 1 for 4. Let's make that 1 for 5, please. You ready for Georgia baseball tomorrow? I got you, Jonathan Boyne. Good luck to our Georgia Bulldogs. Men, the women didn't make the softball World Series, but the men are going to try to. All right, 1-1 is the count. 93-mile power. Dylan Dodd up to 14 pitches. One and two is out. The count. Sun is directly in Ronald's eyes. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way out there. Trump grabbed it. Good defense by Trump. Look at that Braves fan. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Got their little phone tomahawk. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go Braves. A lot of Braves fans there. Let's get it. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Come on. Let's get this dub. In the bottom half of the ninth inning, man. It's 2 outs. 2-2 to count. The score is 10-2 in the favor of the Atlanta Braves. Rafaela is up the bat. Swing at him, miss. Go sit down. Dubs in the chat. Let's
Go
go.
sit down like a man. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down.
Dubs in the chat. Let's go. No,
Leva Creek Music
no
7058
Jonathan
says,
Bourne. We'll be doing the Braves
W.
game.
Sergeant
Braves
Gibby
game come on
says,
at 6:40, and
W.
then we'll be doing the
Scottish
Dream
TV
versus
Gold says,
Portland Fire at 10
very
o'clock.
good series win. Andrep 7120 says,
Series win.
George
Dubs
W.
in the chat.
Bush. I am Ken Ross says, W. Sergeant Gibby says, flushed yesterday down the toilet.
Yep.
Nonchalant Juice 3359 says, Dub Show. Breezy 1500 says, DWW. Scottish TV Gold says, W. Magic Man
Appreciate
2
those dubs in the
says,
chat.
W. Cheers for the stream and the fun.
Appreciate you, Magic Man, as
Glacier
always.
ATL says, W. Dub. Scottish TV Gold says, for the Andrep
Good job.
7120 says, Dubski. Jonathan Bowen L8K says, W. Blowout win.
All right. Ronald Acuna Jr. is definitely my player of the game, guys.
Andrep 7120 says,
Appreciate you, Drake.
great stream Larry per usual.
We appreciate every last one of you guys coming through, from members to subs to guys that just walk and lurk. We appreciate you guys for being a part of DIXON Way. Thank you guys for coming in. Please don't be shy. You ain't ever commented. Come on in and comment. Just don't be a troll. Trolls
Floyd
get
Donnelly
eliminated.
T9M says, today's a new day, how you doing?
Good. Great win by the Braves.
Jonathan Bowen L8K says, Larry, you are a great steamer.
I wouldn't say all of that, Jonathan, man. I try to do my best, and I got a lot to learn. And hopefully you guys will be a part of that journey. Hopefully one day I can be a pretty good, better than average streamer. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I feel like I'm still a
Floyd
rookie.
Donnelly T9M says,
And
good streamer.
thank you. I appreciate the kind words, guys.
Jonathan
yeah.
Bowen L8K says,
Job ain't done.
and you are a funny steamer.
I'm a funny steamer.
Kevin Norte Eyes
I'm a Stanley
PH7GB
steamer.
says, next up Reds.
I know what you meant. Fam. I know what you meant. Appreciate you. Hey, man, you got to be entertaining some way. You know what I'm saying? Got to be entertaining some way. Some people come up and just...
I am Ken Ross says,
Braves.
Larry, he meant your dumplings, steamed dumplings.
Oh, yeah,
Breezy
steamed dumplings.
1500
Yeah,
says,
facts.
Very funny.
Only my wife can steam
Jonathan
my
Bowen
dumplings.
L8K says, I can't spell good.
You good, Jonathan Bowen. You good, fam.
Breezy
I know what you
1500
meant.
says,
I know what you meant. You good.
sometimes comedy. 2001 Southside V7E says, Cincinnati, here we come.
That's right, Natty. Here we come. Braves. Coming in, chopping in y'all house. Walk in your trap, take over your trap.
Jonathan Bowen L8K says, okay, Larry, sorry.
Jonathan Bowen is fine, man. You're good, man. Don't even worry about that. Walk in your trap, take over your trap. Yes, sir.
Andrep 7120 says, he'll be in the stream live from the Braves and Reds game.
Yep.
Kenneth Clark 24 says, wonderful game for the Braves. Let's see if we can go on a winning streak and we might sweep them. I am Ken Ross says, Jonathan, we just playing, it's part of the vibe.
Look, man. Yeah, we appreciate every last one of you guys coming through, being a part of DIXON Way. Like seriously, we couldn't have this stream grow like it has without you guys. Also gives, good energy to the stream. Helps it be interesting. I could be sitting up here talking to myself. So yeah, man, we really appreciate you guys. And hopefully, we can continue to grow. Maybe one day, pie in the sky, we can get big like Tom Grassi. Have like charity drives and stuff like that. Great work he does. And we can do the exact same thing, you know what I'm saying? Have little get-togethers with tours and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a dream, guys. That's a dream. Have like go to the draft, watch parties, stuff like that. Where, yeah, so that's the kind of stuff I'm thinking about. But we just got to grow it one sub and one follower at a time, man. Yeah, that's all we can do. Only thing I wish I would have started this earlier, you know. But everything happened for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And we up out of this thing, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow for our doubleheader. Braves versus Reds, and then the Dream versus the Portland Fire expansion team. We'll see it, man. Peace up. A-Town down. And Dude says, oh, yeah, who do you guys think gonna win tonight? Who you guys think, you said my stream reminds me of a legendary, man, that's, I can't even take that type of praise, Breezy. Like, for real. I can't take that type of praise. That is a legendary show in American sports lexicon. Like, inside the NBA is an institution. I can only hope and pray. Well, first of all, if I'm doing this for 20 years, that means that we're probably doing very well. And I would be alive, which would be also a great bonus. But yeah, yeah, man, to be on TV that long, man, 30 years show, I can only wish and pray. All right, so Kenneth said OKC. Ken Ross said Spurs got it. I think the Spurs gonna win, man. They at home. They back against the wall. They gotta win. It's win or go home. It's barbecue or mildew time for them, for real, for real. So we'll see, man. But either way, it's been an entertaining series to watch. Funny thing about the NBA playoffs, the Hawks are the only team that took a game off the Knicks. Isn't that crazy? So how mad the Hawks fans were about how the season ended, and it did end with a gigantuan thud. We are still the only team in the East that have only team in the playoffs right now, but definitely in the East that took 2 games off of the Knicks and had them down 2-1. So there is room to improvement and a path to get better, but hopefully we don't mess this up. Hope we don't mess it up. I personally want them to go get Jaylen Brown. He's out on the table. We might help facilitate the Giannis to Boston trade, because word on the street is that they prefer more picks. You get Jaylen Brown, y'all gonna be in basically drafting hell like the Hawks were in with Trae Young. Because Jaylen Brown gonna get y'all to the playoff or to the play-in. He's gonna get you to the play-in. Jaylen Brown and Bobby Portis will get you to the play-in. But I don't think you guys really want to do that. I think y'all want to have a real reset. You know, so we'll see. Unfortunately, Giannis' value has gone down, and you can't command to get the number 1 pick. That'd be the best scenario if one of these teams that were a lottery team was foolish enough to trade for Giannis for the number 1 pick. That would be y'all best scenario. But yeah, we up out of this thing, man. Peace up, A-Town down. Deuces. All right, peace. Thank you guys for coming through. We really appreciate you guys.